Hey, I'm Foam Man. We're making a little coupler today. I want to show you how we're going to do that. This coupler is made out of 1 3/8 303 stainless steel, and we're machining a 15/16 hole through it so we can tap it with 3/4 14 straight pipe threads when we're done in Op2. And we're also cutting a little counterbore in the top for an O-ring seal, because a plug will screw into this, and that O-ring needs to seat against that outer surface. So that's the only critical dimension on it, is we're trying to make that 1.100 plus or minus 5. And then we're also cutting a little notch on the thing on the back side before we part it off, and that's so we can get it to line up perfectly in the 1 1/4 hole that we drilled in this pipe cap. We drilled a couple hundred of these yesterday, and what we're going to do is we're going to, we'll fabricate this part, put the threads in it, then we'll put it in the top of the pipe cap and weld it all together. And we're going to do all that in the old South Bend lathe, including welding it together. So let me show you the tooling we're using. We're using, a 1/2 inch pilot drill. It's cobalt. Then we got a 15/16 finish drill. That's to drill through for our NPS pipe tap. And then if we're cutting it off, we got the parting tool and the 45-degree tool. And then we got an internal chamfer tool to cut the chamfer on the inside there. And then we got the boring bar for cutting the 1.1 dimension. We got a 6-foot piece, 1 3/8 chucked up in the south bend, and we got a couple positive stops on it to get our lengths and stuff right. Let me show you how it works. So we drill it, and then we stick it out. Line it up. We drill it before we stick it out. We're ready to put the internal counterbore in there. We got it marked on the dial. Just engage it. Doing it without coolant. One pass. About 125 thousandths worth of material taken off. Then we put the internal 45 on it. That helps the O-ring start. We switch over to our cutoff tool. For that, we're using a round stock. I like to run coolant on this. And this is the notch for the weld locator. That's marked on the dial. Bring it over. And now we're going to cut it off. So we'll just try to line it up so our tool is taking a whole cut. And we're running it cross feed by hand. It just takes too long to change gears and go in another direction. When we pop it over, cut the 45 on it. Change tools to drill. Got that marked on the center line's marked. Engage it, turn the coolant on. I like to drill it before we stick it out, in case the drills push the part back into the chuck. Because we're just drilling to a line on the drill. First one's just a pilot hole. The second one's the actual 15/16 drill for the NPS tap. So we drill to the line, bag it out. Change the big guy and slow it down. goes in, we back her out, turn it off. We change tools right away. And then we're going to stick it out. Stick out tool, got a 6-foot bar. It's hanging out the back about 3.5 feet. Turn it on, crank it up. Stop here. C-bore, engage it. Like I said, it's 125 thousandths. One pass. Get off. Change it out to the internal chamfer. Cut off tool. Different stock. First we cut that well locator notch. These are apart 3/4 of an inch long. Just get it lined up. Takes a good chunk out. And part it off. Pop it out. 45. Back it away. Switch to the drill. Get it to the center. And past it. Center. Over. Engage. Get some juice on it. The stainless steel needs juice. If it gets too hot, it'll work hardened. And you'll have a hard time getting a tap through or anything else. Like I said, we'll just drill into a line. The line go in there. It's done. Each side. Change it out. Big drill. Slow it down. You up there. Put it in. Get some coolant on it. It's a good time to put the counterbore stop in. That's the next stop. There we just go into a line. 4.5 thousandths per rev. This is probably 180 RPM. We're running everything else around 280 RPM. Probably run faster, but I'd rather the tools last a lot longer. So be careful with these turnings, are really sharp. Back your way, off the juice, and get the crap out of there. Switch over, stick it out. Back to the stop. Tighten it up. Do the counterboring. I like to bring it in until it touches. Do what I know. Here's the C-bore. out here most of the day. That's all there is to it.